Hey guys, Paul here. Today, I want to read a verse that is Luke chapter 23, verse 34. Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." And they divided up his clothes by casting lots. So, for the context here, Jesus is currently getting crucified. He's on the cross, and the Roman guards are casting lots, casting bets for who for the highest bidder of his clothing. But the important part here is that Jesus tells God to forgive them. Even on the cross, even while he's there bleeding out, he's still asking the Lord to forgive them. Even though he has probably the most unfair crucifixion there ever is. There's criminals on his left and his right that do deserve to be there. And he doesn't, and yet he's still asking the Lord to forgive them. To forgive all the people, for they don't know what they're doing. That is an example of the forgiveness we are to share. Will we ever be in that same type of position? Probably not. But we're going to be in times of places where someone's going to wrong us. We're going to wrong us to a point where we might not even ever forget. And we're going to have to think back to how Jesus forgave the people literally crucifying him. And we are to forgive that person who wronged us. So that's why we have to continually pray the Lord for strength, to give us the same type of strength that Jesus had when he was the same type of strength that Jesus had to forgive the people crucifying him for doing basically no wrong. We need that same type of strength to forgive those who've wronged us in the worst ways imaginable. Because that is a sign of true strength. That is a sign of faith. That is a sign of Jesus being in you. To forgive someone of such a big sin, such a big hurt on your life, forgiving that person, that is a sign of Jesus. And others may look at you crazy and say all types of things, but we remember what Jesus did, and we're doing this because Jesus says he forgives all of us, and he loves all of us. And so the same way he forgave the people crucifying him is the same way I'm going to forgive you for whatever it may be. So I pray the Lord may help give you that type of strength to forgive that person, and I pray you have a good rest of your day. God bless.